Well, speaking of corn, August is when corn mazes start to grow, and there's one growing up in the middle of a city. As TWILA's Neil Melancon tells us, there's a lot going on at the Burton Center, and it's just amazing.
Since we last visited in February, the Burton Center in the heart of Baton Rouge has exploded in a riot of color. Red, white, blue, and a host of other colors offer a feast for the senses. Burton's tropical garden is a welcome respite in August's heat, according to director Jeff Keeney.
As our growing seasons become longer and our climate seems to be getting warmer, tropicals are becoming a more and more popular garden item, especially in the southern part of the United States. So this tropical garden has all different types of tropical plants that do well in the landscape here and will continue blooming through our long growing season.
Burton doesn't just have pretty things to look at. Pollinators of all kinds find a home in the recently completed Pollinators Garden, and kids can find bee-themed places to play nearby. Keeney says the combined efforts of LSU's educators and agronomists made this section happen.
We developed a pollinator garden, and along with that pollinator garden, it sits right next to our children's garden, and so we added a pollinator-themed playground. Children can come and play on the pollinator equipment, for example, like a honeybee, learn about the importance of honeybees and also the plants that they feed on right next to it.
And speaking of interaction, this might not look as pretty as the other areas, but this will be a hot spot come the cool fall. This rapidly growing field will become Burton's corn maze in just a couple of months.
And we have a 4-acre corn maze that the public can come out, enjoy the maze, but not only enjoy the maze, they can learn a little bit about agriculture, the history of corn and the importance to it to our diet.
Dr. Keeney expects the corn maze to be ready by the first weekend in October. And in the meantime, there's a lot going on at the Burton Center, including the story time for kids and, of course, the museum. We'll link you over to our website at twilatv.org. And Kristen, one exciting thing that's coming up this fall is they're doing a plot at the Burton plantation, the gardens there, where they're doing all kinds of ag products, everything from like regular row crops to horticultural products, landscaping stuff, and garden stuff. So they're going to combine all of it in an effort to get homeowners there to, you know, who are interested in gardening, stuff like you do on your TWILA blooming project, to show them how to do it with all the access to the experts there. And I think it's going to be a great project that is really going to help the community.
So you know what I'm going to ask you?
Okay.
What'd you bring me back?
What'd you bring me back? That pretty picture.
That's great. Thanks, Neil Melancon.